and it's not being canceled and wiped off the earth. You're never going to see it again. That's not true.
This is going to be very entertaining.
How's it going, my dudes and dudettes? Welcome back to the channel, Dude Meeps. My name is Logan. Today we're going to be recapping this week's Funko news. We have a ton of restocks, new Funko Pops, leaks, and even news on New York City Comic Con and Funko Situation if they're going to attend this year. Also, if this is your first time here, I do videos every Monday and Friday about Funko Pops, designer toys, collectibles, and all things unboxings, reviews, news, leaks, tips, tricks, and videos like this. So if you enjoy that kind of content, make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell too so you always get notified when I drop a new video. Now, to start off the beginning of the week, we saw a pretty exciting picture of the new Eddie Brock Blacklight Venom Funko Pop that's going to be coming out fairly soon. We didn't get any initial release date, but some people have been saying it's going to be around June, summertime. But this is actually a Target exclusive, but Target hasn't put these out yet. This was actually stocked in at the Funko HQ in Everett, Washington. And I guess they had a special release in the morning. Someone said there's only 2 available that they put out. And some people ask, why do they have other store exclusives in their own store? That's kind of defeating the purpose of a exclusive. But I guess Funko can stock any exclusives they care for to put in their store. And of course they put these in and someone walked out with both of them. We got plenty of pictures to see. It actually looks pretty good under the black light. Some people were complaining it's just a remold, you know, we're using the same mold, but the black light does actually look pretty nice on it. And on the back of the box, it's funny that they only have Carnage on there and not the rest of the Marvel characters like they do with the Carnage box. But that is interesting, but we're not going to be seeing it probably until later this year in June. And speaking of another Target exclusive, we saw the new Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Funko Pop that not a lot of people liked. Apparently a lot of people did not like the design of this character. I'm not really familiar with a lot of these characters, but they said it just did not look right. It should have been flocked, and people said that the artist needed to be fired because it was that bad. Let me know in the comments if you guys think it's that bad. I don't recognize the character, so I can't really give a judgment on it. But apparently it's just not up to people's standards. But this will be releasing in the US very soon. It was initially found on Pop Culture, so this will be a Target exclusive, and we'll see it later this year. If you guys remember the recent craze of the red metallic Imperial Palace Funko Pops that recently came out, well, now they're going to be doing a blue metallic Imperial Palace Batman, and he's going to be releasing the 24th of this month in Shanghai, China, where there's going to be convention exclusive for this. So this is going to be another 3,000 limited piece. There are 3 other pops that are exclusive there. I'm sorry, 2 other pops, and he's the 3rd. And we are unknown of what those, the identity of those pops are, but this will be available, I assume, for some other retailers in the US later on, as we did see some other retailers get the red Imperial Palace Funko Pops that recently came out. So if you guys are interested in getting those, I know it's not easy, and apparently the box material was very weak and thin on the last batch of these Imperial Palace Funko Pops that were exclusive to China. They could rip really easily, they could be crushed really easily. They were not sturdy at all, so we might see the same thing with this one, but we can keep our fingers crossed to hope that it's not. And for you Space Jam and Looney Tunes fans, we saw the new Space Jam and New Legacy Funko Pops that were being put up for pre-order earlier this week. And a lot of people weren't so thrilled to see them initially because they want to see the original Space Jam cast put into Funko Pop form before this new cast. Of course, we are seeing our original characters that we've been wanting, like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. And of course, Porky Pig was one that a lot of people were happy to see finally. Unfortunately, he is a Funko Shop exclusive, so those are a bit harder to obtain. But one thing that really stuck out to me was the metallic Marvin in his Pop Tea bundle box. And the reason I specify the box more so is because that's not a box design we've seen a lot. I don't know how often we've seen that done for a Funko Pop Tea bundle, but because usually we'll see kind of a small size cereal box looking Pop Tea bundle where it just shows pop art on the front and maybe the t-shirt art on the back, but you don't see inside of it, so you have to take the Funko Pop out of the box and the t-shirt to get in there and get what you want. But this one, they're actually using a window display for the Funko Pop, so for any people who want to keep their boxes in mint and not open it, this is a good way to do it, and this will be a Target exclusive, so you'll probably find a good amount of them out there, but I think a lot of people are going to go after that. It's going to be a pretty cool looking pop with its bundle box as well. I think that's a neat design. So there's a bit of controversy about a cancellation of a Funko Pop a lot of people were excited to see, and it was the Zorro Pop from One Piece. Entertainment Earth put out a statement talking about this, and I'll show it up on the screen. Unfortunately, we're sorry to report that the manufacturer has notified us that the One Piece Zorro Funko Pop you ordered has been canceled and we will not be able to ship it to you. No additional information was provided to us by the manufacturer as to why the item was canceled. We apologize for any inconvenience, blah, 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 blah. Well, apparently there was other stores also getting the same notification saying that their orders are being canceled from Funko about manufacturing this actual Zoro Funko Pop. And that caused a lot of controversy because people said, well, is this a licensing issue? Is this just Funko's getting lazy and having bad delays? But why would they cancel a pop altogether? So doing some digging around and asking some other stores about what's going on with their orders, well, they actually were told by their own reps that they were saying it's being placed on hold and it's not being canceled and wiped off the earth. You're never going to see it again. That's not true. Who's ever telling you that it's not going to happen doesn't know what they're talking about. I'm not trying to be rude, but the point of the matter is I'm being told that it's being placed on hold. This can be for a lot of reasons. One common issue could be licensing issue, which is kind of weird being that they already made a Zorro pop. But with licensing contracts, they only kind of contract out for maybe a few years, and maybe they're just trying to re-up. Who knows at this point because we don't have a lot of information about it. But what I heard is that this could be pushed out to around July or later in the summer. It's still going to come out. This happened with the Metallic Mina from My Hero Academia, GameStop exclusive, and Best Genius from My Hero Academia Funko Pop. So this is common to happen with Funko Pops and big delays. Don't think just because it said cancellation on there that means a pop is canceled. It's just an order cancellation of being manufactured at a certain time, and it's just going to be pushed back to a later date. Now, new Funko Pop that went up for pre-order recently this week was the Flock Towley from South Park. It's going to be an Amazon exclusive, and some people were not too sure if this was real because the glam shots were kind of odd looking. They weren't really as authentic as it looked, but apparently it was real and it is available for pre-order at Amazon. Also, now there was some big hype coming in for the new Avatar: The Last Airbender pop, and from now on I'm just going to say Avatar pop so you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the blue people, the alien people. I'm talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender, but for short, just say Avatar, okay? Let's get that straight. But with the new Avatar pops, there's quite a few different characters, and they even had a glow-in-the-dark chase included, which was the Blue Spirit Funko Pop. That's going to be exclusive to Hot Topic. However, Hot Topic did say that they're not doing a pre-order listing. So once around July that we've been hearing, this will go up for in-stock orders, meaning you can go in-store to find it or order online once they drop it in stock and it's ready to go. One thing that surprised me is that they made a Metallic Aang Funko Hollywood exclusive, meaning you're only going to be able to obtain this from the Hollywood HQ in California, but they made a common variant which will be a Funko Shop exclusive. I think the metallic is okay. I mean, it's nothing crazy. Some people like it. Some people kind of think metallics are lazy, that they don't really add enough flair or design to it. But it is cool that it's an exclusive to an HQ, but that does make it harder for a lot of collectors to get. So if you guys remember, over some of my videos, I've talked about the Pop Superline for a while and what to expect, and this is pretty much what I expected. It is a 6-inch pop. It actually has a really cool design they made of it. He's actually elevated on a stand in the actual orb of elements around him, but unfortunately the glow is very minimal. They only did his eyes and then the actual insignias on his head and arm. They didn't make the fire glow, which was a very good opportunity to make it glow, and of course the water isn't glowing either. But it does look like it's a very well-constructed design. I like it, but the glow is very weak. They did put a little bit of effort into it, but not much to where it should look like it's glowing all around them. Overall, I'm excited for that. I tried to pre-order it on Target and then PayPal took a dump and I missed it. So, but I am excited to see that, and of course the new Pop Super ones that will be following it. I believe we'll be seeing Diva and her mech soon from Overwatch, and of course the Susanoo Kakashi that should be coming out later this year. By the way, some people were confused at why they did not see the Spirit Aang, which will be a box lunch exclusive and a glow-in-the-dark variant. Although we did not see any glams or any pre-order links go up, we did get an announcement saying that it could be a potential May release of this year. So just keep your eyes and ears out open for these news pages on updating us. Recently, a crazy restock just happened with the glow-in-the-dark Anti-Venom, which is a box lunch exclusive that is restocking at an overseas store called Back to the Toys NL in the Netherlands. Now, this is a legit store. It's not a fake or a scam, and I know people get really skeptical when a Funko Pop is getting restocked somewhere and it's extremely valuable, but usually overseas stores tend to get some limited restocks here and there. The only thing that's going to be different is that they're not going to have the exclusive box lunch sticker or they'll just have a special edition sticker. That happened with the Hollow Ichigo, which was a GameStop exclusive. It happened in Ireland a few years ago, and it had no sticker or special edition sticker on it. So there's no need to be skeptical. It comes from a very reliable news source, Pop.Homes. He's a very good news page, and he's based overseas, so he gets a lot of this information. But if you do want to order from them, they do ship worldwide, but if you're ordering from the US, it's going to be a bit heftier in price. But pre-orders will come up for December and January coming this year, and other EU stores will follow. I don't know which ones, and I don't know how many, but they will most likely have pre-orders for a limited amount of this exclusive. By the way, there's no information of this is going to restock in the US. I highly doubt that it will, but we will of course get new info if that is the case, but I'm sure that there are not going to be any restocks of this happening in the US. Speaking of another restock, there was the Shota Aizawa, the Hot Topic exclusive, that recently just went up again for a restock on their site. And then Hot Topic Nerdette showed off a new exclusive to them. It's going to be the Coca-Cola cherry can, and it's holding a cherry in its hand. I'm not so thrilled with these kind of foodie looks because they just look odd with their legs and their eyes. It looks kind of like a Mr. Potato Head, but with a soda can. I'm not so crazy about it, but some people do like them, so drop me a comment if you guys are thrilled about it. For the last part, we have some pretty positive news on the update for New York City Comic Con, announcing that they'll be having a physical event that we can attend, but the biggest question is Funko going to be there for it? That's a big question that Funko is going to have to answer soon. Probably around August or September, we'll probably hear a statement coming from Funko if they choose to attend the NYCC coming October. And if they don't, they're most likely going to be hosting another virtual event like we've been seeing. So let me know in the comments, guys, what are you looking forward to? Do you guys want to see another virtual event from Funko, or are you ready to get back into the physical events for Funko to attend NYCC 2021? Alright, my dudes and dudettes, that is a wrap for the Funko news. Tell me what you guys are most looking forward to in the comments down below. I really am looking forward to that Blacklight Eddie Brock Venom and that Pop Super Aang. I think that's a really cool creative design they made for it, and I hope to see more Pop Supers come down that have a really cool creative design as well. And just before we go, if you enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I drop a new video. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram to stay up to date as well. And like always, my dudes and dudettes, enjoy what you collect, let other people enjoy what they collect, and remember, always have fun with it. See ya!